Afternoon all. I thought I'd record the moves I'm about to make on Chess World. So with my thoughts, so I've got 42 boards making my move. I'm just recording a smaller part of the screen area as an experiment to try and get you a bigger board view. Okay, so here I've got my rook infiltrating. A few pawns up. I can play king d6 to c5. Or rook g1 or rook h1 to h2. I think king. I'm just a rook up. Just king d6. I'll play to c5. Okay. Rook up there. So. Here. I think I'm going to attack that bishop. I've just nabbed the pawn, I think, with knight e5 earlier. So if bishop e5 there was queen a5, but here I think, I don't know, e5 might take. Does it matter, exchange of queens? I'm going to go for it anyway, e5. If d5 I don't mind, knight c e7. Right, here I'm going to just castle, I think. Okay, I'm going to castle here as well. Right, so e2 looks good to force the king to g1 and then taking, so I've got e1 as a move. I think e2 looks very attractive, so I can take the knight after. Okay, here I'm just the queen up, so I'm just going to take here. Okay, here I'm just going to put more pressure on e4. Right, I'm a rook up here. I think I'm just going to get the rooks off. Okay, there's a few rating points coming my way, it seems. I'm going to do king g2, I think, here to play rook h1. Oh, there was bishop g5 as well, and rook f8, and there's queen f8. Okay, so if I take here, so I can play king f5 next. Okay, queen h3. It looks exciting because king f2, queen h2. Let's try and pick up the knight. Right, I could double the pawns here. Well, I don't want to leave myself weak on the knight squares. So maybe just knight d7 actually. Okay. So here, that diagonal would be good. I think rook b1 and then rook b5, queen a1. I've had that kind of in a British Championship game a while back. I'm hoping that's going to be okay. Here I'm going to play knight b4 check and liquidate. Try and maybe play g5 and get my king to g4. So the king will go to a3 there. Here, okay, it's threatening knight a6, almost winning my queen. I could try and just protect my queen, bit prophylaxis with rook g7. There's also bishop a6. I might be getting hacked here, and if knight c6, knight a6, it's not pleasant at all, this position. In fact, bishop a6 seems to be a winning threat because of taking in. This is not looking good. Oh dear. Maybe to be able to play knight d8. I'm going to protect the queen to be able to try and play knight d8. Or bishop a6 takes, queen a6, knight d8. Well, I think it's not looking good at all. Okay. So, here, I got the nice bishop pair and a piece up, maybe just c4. I think c4 just to damage the pawn structure, give me c5. In fact, there's dynamic possibilities. Knight d7 here. Okay, so here, I think a6 to stop knight b5, but I'm not going to get punished for my lack of development. I think knight b5 is a serious threat. Well, I could play knight a6, so what about just knight f6? a6, I don't know, a6 doesn't look right. Maybe there's even a knight sack. Knight f6, knight b5 though, and then it's coming to d. Oh, I think okay, I'm going to play a6. a6 and hope for the best. Okay, I'm going to just queen down here, so this is a game I should really resign soon if there's nothing. There's a little cheapo knight f6 to mate. Maybe knight f6 is worth a final move. Or bishop a3, hang on a sec, bishop a3, threatening bishop b2. That might actually be useful. Nowhere else is it useful. Well, bishop b4 threatens bishop c3 mate. Bishop b4. But then like something like rook d3 or rook h3. So bishop a3 looks kind of more tempting. I'm going to go for bishop a3. Please, by the way, no analytical comments. I'm just showing you like chessboard again, you know, just get an idea how it works. Having a lot of games waiting your move. I'm playing my pet systems with this dynamic of the G file here. Playing that knight b3 looks pretty standard. Okay, so queen for 2 rooks, a bit tricky. No knight e1 or knight e5. Oh, the knight takes rook. That's pretty handy. Knight takes rook. Okay. So queen. Maybe just queen g6. Hits c2. Right. Knight f6 doesn't work here. The knight up. Right, just queen g3. I think threatening knight f6 and also putting pressure on c7. Okay, here this is not looking too good. Crushed again by miserable Boris. It's just diabolical. I'm just going to play any move. Rook c1. It's just really horrible. Okay, this is more pleasant. I can threaten mate next move. So a few rating points seem to be coming my way on this crop of games. Harvesting the crop. So rook d5 check. There'll be like knight f5, then rook e5. I think rook d5 pretty strong. Drawing the king or getting a pin. Okay, so on f3 I think queen e4. This queen f5 is a horrible ending. Probably losing that ending. The pawns are going to come together. Big pass pawn in the centre. What else though? There's king g2 and if queen f5 then queen a4. I think king g2 might be better resistance than allowing queen f5. So, aha, what is going on? I'm losing b6, or am I? What about b5 here? Might be rook e6. Bishop d7 attacking the queen. Queen b6 takes. Rook b8 takes. I'm losing b6, c5 and d4 if I'm not careful. So maybe b5 is better. Rook e6 though is a menace. Bishop d7, queen b6 takes, and then rook c8 might be good. Though I doubt it. Oh dear. Right, the lesser evil might actually be b5 here. I'll give b5 a shot. I'm not losing a piece just yet, I hope. So, just rook d1 here. Rook d1. Maybe. Okay. So we'll play rook d1. Right, so b5 here. Maybe just to try and get the queen side pressure going. b5. b5, the knight b6, maybe b4. I mean, e4 weakens f4 here, but I don't know. It gains key tempo maybe. Then I can play f4. I think there's bishop. There isn't bishop g5, so I think I'll give that a shot. Okay. If I take on e2, just attacking a rook here. That seems to be massively 0 up. Knight c6, I can win the rook on a6 here. Unless there's anything better, I'll go for that. Although d4's dropping off. Okay, let's play a mixture. I think that's white. So e4 here, d4 here. I think c4 here. This is a new team tournament. I think b3, just to mix it up against full Muppet, and try maybe for an Alban counter gambit. It's black, and e5 here, and no, I think French, undo that, French here. And I hope you enjoyed that. Okay, comments or questions on YouTube, and hope maybe you join up on chessworld.net. So I've been working on the last few years. Thanks very much.